Hope you're ready for words of wisdom. Here to build you up in your mind, body, and spirit. I'm excited about the place God's taking you, cause you're near it and you only getting closer. Now sis, ain't no fearing at all. Feel the pull as destiny calls. Together we follow direction that's given from God. I like to give an applause to the independent women who once failed but gathered up the strength to stand tall. You are pretty, you are powerful, you are purposeful, seeking first the kingdom of God. We see you working through the ups, downs, evens, and odds. The hidden gem that resurfaced from a place that couldn't handle your call. Now you effective, selected and protected, you crawl. So there's so many to run. Take a moment to pause and reflect on just how far you came from. Grab your blankets and your bonnets, you got work to get done.
You are now tuned in to the HG Girl Talk podcast, hosted by the dynamic, elegant, opulent Veronica Mitchell. Now, sis, grab your blankets and your bonnets. It's time to chat.
Hey, beautiful. It's so good to see each and every one of you. As you're coming in the room, go ahead and do something that's free for me. I'm 100% free. That is like, tag at least 3 people, comment and share this thing out. Okay, listen, I know we're running behind tonight. I understand. Listen, okay, your girl had to take her braids out. Okay, it's me.
It is, and it's she normally talking about me, and that's why I'm just sitting here just smiling. Like it ain't even me this time.
Yeah, I had to take my braids out. I gotta wash it and blow dry it and get ready for here. That's hence no makeup, no nothing. I just had to throw this hat on, and I had to rep the pretty, powerful, and purposeful. You hear me? Period. Listen,
girl, come on.
As you're coming in the room, I want to know something really quickly. I want to know what is one thing that made you smile today. As you're coming into the room, what is one thing that made you smile today? Hello. My husband is in the room. It's so good to see you. I know one thing, if no one else supports me, my husband does, and I'm so grateful for that. I see those numbers are going up, but I can't see who's actually viewing. Everyone is. I can't really see who all is in the room because we're streaming live on 3 different platforms at the moment. So comment in the comment section so I can see that you're here with us tonight. Gems, let me know that you're in the room. Drop your gems in the chat room. The chat room is now open. So, Mom.
I'm sorry, I was over into the chat room already trying to figure out some stuff. We're having a lot of technical stuff.
What is one thing that made you smile today?
That I was actually on time and ready, and I get to laugh at you.
Oh, how the world
no shade
reverse. Oh, how the world.
But tell her how she is quick to go and talk about me per show. Somebody ain't ready yet. Somebody is not doing something. So I was already ready to go, prepared.
Oh, thank you for putting it on the screen because I can't really see. I ain't got my contacts in tonight, y'all. Lord help me.
But you made it, Keisha.
I see Miss Keisha is on our YouTube family. She's watching on YouTube. She said she almost missed it. I'm glad you didn't because tonight we got a good conversation. Okay, we're having some good conversation. So one thing that made me smile today, I had to send my ring back. I had to send my ring back to get fixed.
Ready.
And this is the key. This is the kicker, right? So y'all know how when you're waiting for something and it's something that you really love and you get frustrated because you don't have it. Mm-hmm. So my husband was calling Kays and was like, hey, where's the ring? Y'all said it was supposed to be ready by the 26th. And they got my band back, but they had to resend my my main ring back because it didn't pass the inspection.
Wow. But that's good because you don't want nothing back that you ain't get. What I say all the time, I'm not leaving here with nothing I didn't come with.
Right. So I look at my email. They emailed me November 30th and told me my ring was done and was ready for pickup.
I'm sorry, y'all, for that look. But wait, she been complaining about this ring, but then she just shocked me with it November 30th. Like, what? Good afternoon, sis.
Jim, it's so good to see you, Genesis. Genesis said, good evening, ladies. A moment that made me smile is when my coworker reminded me of what God said over my life. Who is in your circle is so important. That is 100% true. I'm so glad that made you smile. Listen, sometimes we need a reminder. We need a reminder like I did today that my ring was ready a long time ago. And I had to,
What's the day, like actually,
Right.
For like a week
But
later.
actually, I stopped, like, calling and emailing because I just said, okay, it's going to be ready. It's going to be done when it's done. So when I least expected. So I've been walking around with my engagement ring, you guys. I've been wearing my engagement ring this whole entire time. And that's one thing that made me smile. I went back and checked for something, and it was ready for me before or long before I expected it to be. Let's say it like that. All right. But anyway, let's go ahead. As you guys are coming in the room, go ahead and let us know what's one thing that made you smile today. Brittany, I see you in the chat room. It's so good to see you.
And it's okay to say seeing me.
I didn't stop too much. You know what, Jamal? Now Jamal was bad. Jamal was calling them daily. Y'all said the 26th. Where's this ring? I paid too much money. Y'all need to send me this ring.
I know that's
but
right.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Let it go. Let it go. It's gonna be when it's ready. It's ready. So yeah, tonight we are talking about. We're going to talk about how to rebuild trust within yourself, okay? And before we dive into the whole topic of discussion, I have a what would you like to say, a rant before we get into it. And I was talking in our private group, those of you who are in our private gems group. Ariel, so good to see you. Hi, love. It's so good to see you. I hope the baby is doing well.
Yes,
Our baby Jim, we claiming her as a Jim. Our baby Jim, I love to see her. She's so cute.
So adorable.
But yeah, in our private group, Jims, you guys know, I've been telling you guys this last 2 to 3 weeks that we need to start showing up for ourselves, especially during this season. This season is not only for Christmas. It's about hope. It's about love. It's supposed to be a joyous occasion, but sometimes grief allows us to get stuck. And I'm not just talking about grief as it pertains to losing someone. I'm talking about grief as it pertains to loss in general, grief of gaining, because sometimes we go into this survival remorse. We get survival remorse because I made it out and others are still stuck. I feel bad about it. I feel bad because I've accomplished so much because cousin so-and-so didn't get to experience it yet. And that's a real thing, survival remorse. And so these next couple of weeks in our private groups, you guys, I'm going to be pushing showing up for yourself a lot, because I really believe we're in the season of, my pastor said it so beautifully, the Lord is about to undo and redo some things. Amen. And as it pertains to, y'all know we like to get summertime fine. Listen, y'all see, I'm not dressed, no makeup on, no nothing. So I'm doing everything unorthodox tonight.
Take your time, slow it down.
So y'all gonna have to catch me in the air because how I'm moving. So
catch her outside. Y'all heard her.
So we know we like to get summertime fine, and we do this thing called workout. Come here, gym rats. I love y'all dearly. I desire to unbig my back. But one thing that I've noticed for those people who have this mentality is I'm not doing it for people, I'm doing it for myself. And we have the luxury of having an in-home gym, like everything, treadmill.
I just knew it was going to go that route.
Treadmill, you got a walking path, you got weights, we got everything. But if you're doing it for the wrong reason, you will stop. You will stop midway before you even get on a good path. Am I talking good? But one thing that happened was the Lord talked to me last week or the week before. He said, Veronica, it's not going to change until you decide to show up for yourself. I tell y'all all the time, nothing changes until you decide to make a change. Y'all following me? This is gonna be an express train tonight. It's not a normal HG girl talk tonight. I came to push. She's telling me to slow down, but I came to push. I came to hit some things because I gotta get you back to show up for yourself. I got to get you back in the mindset of, I'm not doing this to please other people. I'm not doing this to accomplish certain things that my family had set out for me. I'm not doing this because my family did. We have generations of this. I'm doing it because God placed a desire within myself. I got to show up to get up early in the morning to go on that run. I got to show up to lose this 15 pounds because I want to see myself healthy. Come on. I want my doctor to say, you know what, you're doing the right things. You're going in the right direction. I don't want to be on no medication. I don't want to take no insulation. I don't want to do anything. Insulin. I don't want to do anything of this stuff, all this other stuff, but I want to be healthy for myself.
Mm-hmm. And you're talking good. And you're also talking to me because, as you stated, we have all that gym stuff. And never start, we'll start sometimes and then
and we stop.
We say, oh, I got this. I'm doing this diet today, or I'm doing this thing. I ain't gonna talk about my best friend because Lynn, rest your peace and soul. But me and my friend Lynn used to pick with my other best friend and always say, she always starting her diet on Monday. Teresa, yes, it's you, and you know it.
Yeah.
And every time she goes, she's like, wait, I do it that day. And then it never starts. Then we always back out eating at a buffet somewhere or something. But you gotta, like you said, you gotta pick yourself up. You gotta start. And then once you get that motivation going and you get the rhythm of it going and pushing, it becomes natural. That was like the time when I was losing all that weight and wasn't even trying.
You're not trying, but you're doing stuff because you decided to do. You know what?
I was going out walking.
I woke up and said, I want to do this for myself.
Yeah.
Because if you continue to try to do stuff for other people and what you're doing is placing your value in their hands. When you say, I'm doing this to please XYZ, you're putting your self-value, your self-worth in those other people's hands. So when they say, okay, that's fine, you hit here, this is all you got, you start to feel some type of way because, wow, I did this, and your response is bare minimum. You giving me low vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. No. I did this because I thought you liked it. No, sis. No,
I never
Jim.
told you that.
I need you to get back on you. I need you to get back up and show yourself for you. Show up for yourself. Okay. Listen, tonight we're talking about
what we talking about, sis. What we talking about?
Tonight we're talking about how to rebuild trust in yourself. And it kind of parallels, and it's parallels what I'm saying, right?
Wait a minute. Now I know y'all wasn't just me. We talk about who, what, and I'm sitting right next to her. We talk about who, what, because they might have thought that was the topic that we were ranting about just a minute ago, but it's not. It blends in with it.
Parallels.
But now, what
okay,
are we
let's
going to talk about?
These last two episodes, we were talking about betrayal. We hit betrayal hard, right? Mm-hmm. We talked about everybody else. We talked about what things kind of peeled back at our identities, mm-hmm. our worth, our trust, our friendships, things of that sort. So now we're talking about our self-worth. We're talking about our self-trust and how to rebuild the trust within yourself. Okay. Mm-hmm. How many times have we made a promise? Here we are about to go into a new year. Mm-hmm. How many times have we made a promise to ourselves and never kept it?
No.
and never kept it.
And don't lie on yourself. This is where it's a safe and secreted space. Be true to yourself, because I know.
Can we be real? We're gonna be as real as how I look right now, okay? I've made.
Is that why you probably came real?
I've made so many promises to myself, Veronica. I'm about to lose these 15 pounds. Mm. I woke up. I started good for a good week, and then next day, you know what? I dropped the ball because I didn't have the commitment within myself because I was just talking. We talk about everybody else and their broken promises to us. We talk about everybody else lying to us. Can we talk about the lies that we tell ourselves? Can we be honest tonight?
I guess I always lie and tell myself that I'm Beyonce's double.
You know what? She wants to play tonight. She came to play tonight. Clearly,
I just try to lighten up the atmosphere, lighten up the room, bring a little bit of joy in place. But no, I mean, you do that constantly every now and then, and it's sometimes it even be subconscious because you will sit there and think that no, I'm not going to do that, but then you still end up doing it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
yeah, how many times did you say I'm not taking this man back? Uh-oh.
Now you jumped and got serious from the door. I tried to take it a little bit.
Uh-oh. How many times did we say I'm not about to meet this girl out? I'm not drinking
Let's talk
no
about
more.
it.
I'm not smoking no. I'm not doing. I'm not. How many times have we said that?
Yeah.
Can I be honest? I'm gonna be honest tonight. How many I've taken back my ex so many times. I've said, and I've watched this man lie. I watched this man cheat, and I watched this man blame it on everybody else. And I said, I'm not going to do it. And I found myself back in a relationship with him.
You know,
honestly,
I'm just shaking my head because I don't know where you get that from. Because
no,
me,
it's not no, but
and,
that's the thing. It's not where I got it
right.
from.
It's not that, but when sometimes with that kind of situation, it's a some people say that's what they're used to, or that's what they see.
That's what they see because
something.
Hold on, because you don't understand your value.
Right.
You don't understand your worth. Even though I'm being honest, I can only talk from my point of view. Even though I was raised in a house where Veronica knew she was beautiful. Veronica knew she was independent. Veronica knew she can do above and beyond anything that she sets her mind to do. However, in that moment, certain things I felt, it's my own life lessons. My insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
My insecurities spoke louder in the moment to my reality.
Yeah.
And if I'm isolated by myself, my insecurities begins to speak louder to my reality than what my faith would be. Because what was I feeding in the moment? I was feeding my flesh.
Y'all, come on, talk to him now. I told y'all, I try to keep it cheerful and jolly, y'all. She got right into the pool.
We talking about self-trust. I didn't trust myself to be by myself because I wanted to be around people. Back then, I used to be a people pleaser. Back then, I wanted people. Yeah. I did not want people to leave me because I thought my value was being around people. I didn't want to be alone. I didn't trust myself to be alone because those intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be around people and I didn't want to disappoint them. So I would please them so that they would desire me to be around them. Come here, y'all. We talking real tonight, right? We're about to show up for ourselves tonight, right? We're about to get back into showing up for ourselves.
Y'all know she about to get deep because what I tell y'all when she start. Here it comes.
I'm not about to play with you. So listen. So here it is. Point one. Or how she would like to say, stop one. Can we talk? Can we write down our realistic goals? We in our first season we talked about our ideal versus reality. Mm-hmm. Our ideal world, which was all of our goals that we desire to reach for, all of the things that we desire to obtain. Y'all, I'm tired. All of the things that we desire to obtain versus what was in front of us at the moment. Mm-hmm. So stop one is I need y'all to begin to write down y'all obtainable goals, realistic goals.
And we're not just talking because I'm seeing in the chat as on sidebar, some of the kings are in here as well. So kings, this is not just for our gems, females, it's also for y'all. Y'all could take it and digest it and use it to your behalf, especially if you're in relationships.
Okay, so we're gonna write down our achievable goals. We said last episode, we were like, we got in a debate, y'all. You cannot expect your mate, if you are single, you cannot expect your mate to come with everything ready and you have yet to unpack your box of trauma. You cannot ask for your man to be emotionally intelligent and you scared to have a confrontation. And you're scared to talk about why you get triggered because so-and-so look at you wrong. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Because your mate has a female friend.
And that is one of the big things in relationships, because that I think always say to people that comes on your confidence level and your security where you are. Just like, I always throw out there, y'all, because I'm a reality person. I listen to Carly Red says it all the time on Love and Hip Hop, how she don't want nobody talking to her man. And it's like, but you could talk to everybody else, man, hug them up or do whatever, but you don't want your friends doing that to you. I know you've been hurt in the past. I know things that happened in the past, but you look at it just like everybody starts scratching their head, like, how you saying that to me? But weren't you just with my
man? Not weren't you just with my man?
I mean, like, we having like, what I mean? We eating out, we celebrating stuff, and you hugging and laughing, kikiing with him. But I can't do that with your man. When they were planning a surprise birthday party for her, her boyfriend was hitting one of the friends, and she got mad because she was telling her the friends and people who to call. Like, I'm confused. Wouldn't you want your man to be friends with your close friends?
Let me say this.
Oh, here we go.
As it pertains to, no, we're talking about writing down realistic goals, right? And I just hit the single woman. Let's hit our entrepreneur. Let's hit our goal getters, our goal girls, our boss women. Can we talk about being prepared in business? A lot of us want and desire to get so many clients, so many grants, so many XYZ, but yet you have your literal proposal is not even put together correctly.
A 7-year business plan, not even a 7-year, but a 5-year business plan.
You don't have your EIN together. You don't have your DUNS number together. You don't have an actual registered LLC. You don't have none of your stuff together, but you're desiring to accomplish certain things, and you want people to give to you. You want people to support you, but you fail to show up for yourself first.
And a lot of that also comes from, you also know what else why that comes out that way sometimes? Some of them are not appreciative of help or wanting that sister to give them that advice or how they came that way or got that way. Some people take it as, that's competition. You ain't supposed to be in competition. We all want to win. I'm telling you stuff to help you better and surpass in your business. And you're sitting here, nah, that might work for you, but it ain't going to work for me.
Yeah.
But you can take it and use it in some kind of way to make it work for you.
Yeah.
But people be hard for that.
Because can we be honest? Hey, Ms. Ross, first of all, her comment says it depends. And
it depends, and there is boundaries.
That's absolutely 100% correct.
I gotta repeat it for because no eyes.
No eyes, y'all. Y'all gotta pray for me. I'm gonna get through the season. I'm waiting for my glasses to get here at this point, y'all. Y'all pray for your girl. But showing up for yourself also looks like asking for help. And can we talk about what does showing up for yourself look like? It does look like asking for help when you can't do it. Mm-hmm. It does look like going to different conferences to actually get the education that you need to put your best foot forward. Mm-hmm. It looks like even when you don't feel like it, hello me today, when you look busted and disgusted, to still get up and tell your flesh to say, nope, you have a promise over your life. You have an assignment to actually do. So get up and accomplish what it is that you're supposed to do. We prayed Wednesday and we said we were going to produce. Mm-hmm. And we're going to produce. So in order to produce, you have to find yourself being productive. You cannot be idle. You cannot let your day go away. You cannot let everybody, you literally watch everybody else go and surpass what it is that you desire to do, but you're still stuck on actually getting up and putting your hands to work.
And then even with the ones that's like that, and I'm talking for the ones that somewhat in in a position like me as well, that sometimes you can't get up and you can't move, but there's no excuse. Your hands still move. So you can still put work and forth for it. You got calls you can make, you got texts you can send out, you can do all kinds of stuff through a computer, laptop, cell phone these days. So it's no excuse for it. Like we sit there and we get in our, as we said before, our pity party for ourselves.
Yep.
And this is what it is. So maybe if I feel this way, then I'll get somebody that mercy guilt for them and to try to help them out. Or they too, how can I say this? I don't know, I'm on word it right. I'm gonna bump it. They just scared to sit there and accept that help from someone else.
Too prideful.
And it's like, you need it, you're struggling, but you like, nope, I'm still do this on the muscle and the grind on myself. But sometimes that wears you out big time. Okay,
so here we go. because as we're coming to the tail end of this first part of the show,
Oh, wow.
time went fast. So I want to go ahead and I want to park the bus here, right? We talked about this next year is going to be the year of execution, right? Because a lot of us, we like to go to these vision board parties. We like to put some stuff on the board and say, this is what I desire to accomplish. We like to talk a good game, but a lot of us are not out here actually executing it. Can we talk about it for a moment? This is about self-trust, right? I can trust myself and say, listen, this is what I desire to do, and this is what I'm going to do, no matter who talks about me, who laughs at me. They have laughed at me for calling my 2015 Ford Focus a Mercedes-Benz until I rolled up into a Mercedes-Benz. Veronica did the work. Veronica had a partner. Veronica had a push partner to actually say, you know what, we're going to save, and this is what we're going to do. When God gave the word, I don't care how many no's you get. I got 7 no's. They laughed at me. Well, Veronica, you make the income, but your credit is not the where it needs to be to walk off the lot with this, with only, they wanted $7,000 from me. This is testimony service. Hello.
Listen good.
I'm
now.
coming for that person whose self-esteem is a little low in business. I'm here to encourage that woman or that man whose self-esteem or their insecurities in this moment is a little bit higher than where their faith is. Let me go ahead and boost your faith real quick. They literally told me no 7 times and told me they desired me to put $7,000 down to walk off the lot in my Mercedes-Benz. They laughed at me. I went to I believe it was 3 or 4 different dealerships. I said, well, you don't have what's for me. So what am I saying? I am saying when you got a word from God, when you got your business plan together, when you know your business is a multi-million-dollar business, when you understand the gift that is within you, when you know you got listen, woman of God, man of God, when you know that you know and you get tired of hearing no, you don't let up until you receive what it is that belongs to you. I walked off of each and every one of those places with no car. I looked at them and said, nope, I'm doing this by myself. I'm not putting $7,000 down. Then God told me and sent me a place and said, okay, here you go. The man of God has said, what do you desire to put down? I said, okay, fine. I will put $700 down since y'all wanted me to put $7,000 down. I went from a 2015 to a 19 Mercedes A220. How about not only that car got wrecked. The Lord told me, I will give you joy for patience. What was patience? Patience was saying, no matter how many no's they gave me, I still got up. I still went and been productive. I did not let the day go by. No matter how many times they said you don't make enough, how many times they said your credit was not as good enough, no matter how many times they said I require you to have multiple or 3 times more than what you have right now, I still got up and knocked on the door and pursued what it was that was belonging to me. So what am I saying? No matter and I don't care if your insecurity is saying I don't have. I don't care if your insecurity is saying I don't know. I'm not in the right place. I'm just not there yet. I don't. I told the woman of God sitting next to me, every time she says I can't, she needs to put change into a jar. Why? Because every time she says I can't, she physically has to look for her change. Mighty God, let me slow it down because someone did not catch it. Every time you say I can't, I don't have, or they desire something completely different, you physically have to go look, not for a bill, but you have to go and look and find the change that you are seeking and store it up for your future self. Mighty God. Now listen to me clearly. Do you not know, as many times I pursued and I stood in these faces of these men who laughed at me, who told me no, and I said, this is not for me. The man of God, I will never forget this man of God. He was a car salesman. He told me, he said, I don't understand why you're searching for an impractical car. He said, do you not have children? Are you not understanding when you have kids, this car will not fit? I said, I do not have kids. I'm not looking for children at this moment. My thing was business was my child, and I am governing my child and am protecting my child as I go. The man of God said, well, people don't understand Mercedes is not a good investment. Okay, I get you. I hear that. That is your perspective. Why am I saying this to you? You have to understand a lot of people will put on you what does not belong to you.
Or
So
because
he
they
was
can't
trying,
get it.
hold on, he was trying to give me his idea of what success was, and that was not my idea of success. He was trying to give me what worked for him, and God said that was not yours, that don't belong to you. Come here, David. You cannot put on other people's garments and fight your battles. Listen to me clearly. What am I telling you? I am telling you, stop allowing people to put their problems on you to frustrate your self-trust, to frustrate you so much that you begin to doubt yourself, so much so that you begin to doubt the will of God that was happening in your life, so much so that you begin to doubt what it is that God gave
That
you
part.
in the first place.
Yes.
So watch this. As soon as I got my yes, I came right back to that same salesman, that same guy who wanted $7,000 from me and told me it was impractical. I sent him photos and proof and told him I only put $700 down with the same credit score, with the same amount of income, with God, I love you, with a better, well-known car dealership in the first place. So here it is. I had to be patient for my dream. I had to be patient for what it is that God told me that I could have. And now that I have lost what I thought was my patience, God said he's about to give me joy. Do you not know I literally got approved? They called it a big body Benz then, but do you not know that I literally just got approved for a real big body Benz? Mighty God, the Lord God is so wonderful. Listen, let me tell you, when you find joy in him, and you find yourself being patient, and you find yourself delighting yourself in him, he will give you the desires of your heart. What am I saying? We are on self-trust. God, I love you today. You cannot doubt the word that God gave you. You cannot doubt the woman or the man of God that you're becoming, because as you begin to step, every step that you take, all of your old years will begin to fall off. But what do you have to do? You have to look yourself in the mirror. You got to look those naysayers in the face. You got to look at those people who say you can't do, you will never amount, you have failed, and tell them this is not my end. This is not my destiny. This is not where I'm being stopped at. And you have to continue to show up for yourself. You have to continue to fight for the word of God that was spoken over your life. Listen, I'm back out of this. We on self-worth. We on showing up for ourselves. 2025 is going to be the year of execution. 2025, you need to not just talk about it, but baby, you got to be about it. 2025, I need you to stop promising your own self some stuff and never accomplishing it. I don't care if it takes the whole year to accomplish it. You continue to, God, I love you. You continue to take reasonable. And why am I honing on reasonable? Because a lot of us put these big goals down and don't know where to start, and we don't know how to accomplish it. But if you begin to write reasonable actions and take reasonable goals, and little by little you accomplish these things, little becomes much in the master's hand. So if you take all you have at this moment, I don't care if it's just a mission statement. I don't care if it's just the colors for your business. I don't care if it's just you writing, I am beautiful, I am loved, I am desired by God. I don't care if it's the little things that you have right now. I don't care if it take all 12 months. Baby, next year we're executing what is on our boards. We're showing up for ourselves. We're showing up for ourselves. I need y'all to write that in the comment section now. I'm showing up for myself. I don't care if I get applause. I don't care if I get a pat on the back. Because this thing that I'm setting out to do, this thing that we're setting out to do is going to be for us. The only person who can get the glory is God.
That's it.
The only person who will be able to get the glory is God. See, that's the problem. When we begin to do things for other people, they begin to relish in the glory of it. Oh, they only did it. They only did it because I told them to do it. They only did it because I did it. Not in this year. Not in this year. No, I'm doing it for me, baby. I need y'all to hear me clearly. We taking reasonable actions. I'm doing it for me. Every day that I wake up, I'm commanding my flesh. Every day that I wake up, I'm speaking to my faith so my insecurity will become smaller. Every day I'm speaking and encouraging me in my faith. So my insecurity has to shut up.
For the newcomers, if y'all seeing that, I'm showing up for myself. She asked y'all to post that in the chat. I'm showing up for myself to let you know you're going to show up for who? Self.
Sorry, we was late. I had to come on and give y'all something.
But I told y'all it was going to go that way. What I tell y'all? I said she's going to come because she started doing this, right?
I had to get it out.
That's her Holy Spirit working inside of her. She got me to say it. But it's just the moving. I can't stop her. All I can do is sit in awe because it is true. It is factual. And the things that we do and let go, slip through our fingers instead of holding it, it's unimaginable.
So listen, we're about to go over to our next segment here in a little bit, but I just need y'all. Yeah, I see y'all in the comment section now. Yeah, Rosalind, you showing up for yourself. Yeah. Yeah, Rosemary, we showing up for ourselves. Miss Keisha, we showing up for ourselves. Listen, I'm telling y'all, Lady Nobles, listen, little becomes much in the master's hand. I'm telling y'all, I told my mom, I want to say practicing, we were prepping for tonight. And I told her, I said, the only way that this is going to hit if you make it personal.
And guess what?
She
God, made it personal.
The only way it's going to hit, the only way the segment will go over the way that we desire it to go over is if you make this thing personal. And this thing is personal for me because I so many times that I had to come out of this thing of doing stuff for other people. And now I'm actually seeing who I'm called to be. I'm seeing who I'm purposed to be because I decided to show up for myself. Certain things people can't do for you. Husband can't do it. Mom, dad can't do it. This walk you got to do by yourself. They don't understand the vision that you got because God didn't give it to them. He gave it to you. So only you know the true weight. Only you will go as hard as you need to go hard with it because it's only you who has that real fire for this thing. If he wanted us to have it, he would have showed it to us.
Well, that's a good thing because it's also showing that, you know what? You love yourself first.
Absolutely.
Because no one will fight for you but yourself if you love yourself the right way and love yourself first.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, before we head over to this Now Sis moment, I wanted to share some housekeeping while I have everyone here. Listen, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the change that we're doing. As y'all know, I got my hoodie on tonight.
The perch.
I got my Pretty Powerful Purposeful hoodie on. You wrap your slogan. The hats are not on the website. This was for me. Let me know if you guys like it. I will put it in.
I'm getting mine.
I will put it on the shop. But I need you guys to go ahead and shop and buy your merch at yourhiddengems.org. You got your I Am Her shirt, your unlimited shirt. All things are possible with God. And you have our newest merch. Our newest merch is Polished for Purpose. Polished for Purpose, and those green shirts hit, y'all. They go hard.
She's hard on the green. She's hard on the green.
It's polished for purpose because I believe that a lot of us don't understand that we kind of I don't want to say put on a mask, but us as ladies, we like to do our makeup, we like to do our hair, we love to show up, but you cannot forget that you're doing all of this to show up for your purpose. You have a purpose in this lifetime and you have to get this thing accomplished. So yes, we got those, and then we have our Jamal likes to call it our HG University shirts. If you are a gym, we got our HG University is our gym.
It literally is like a university with their little raft and the HG inside. I was like, okay.
And those are for our gyms date. If you ever want to come and partner with us and meet us for our gyms date, we have an amazing time. If you've ever been to a gyms date, let them know in the comment section. We come up with some good conversation. We look at ourselves, we look at our hearts, and we come and talk, and it's a safe space. We do raw. We do, listen, we don't push push Bible down your throat. We don't push religion down your throat. But what we do, we push life down your throat. We tell you the truth. We lift the truth and push that down your throat, because sometimes we don't get the truth out. People don't tell us the truth. So in order for us to get the truth, we need some sisters around us. We need some gems to help us out. So if you're wanting to come to our next Gems Day, it is February 8th. February 8th. More information is coming out. It is going to be a breakfast date. We have decided to do a breakfast date, Galentine. So we're going to be having gifts, and we're going to be in a private room. So more information is going to be coming out for that. We said we're going to do red and pink. So we'll be wearing
red and pink for Valentine.
We'll
colors.
Be wearing red and pink. It's going to be a good time in the Lord. I'm telling you guys.
You don't want to miss it. I'm telling you. And I know for a fact some of the gyms that been at some of the dates are in the chat room. Please let the newer people know that I haven't been to a gym date yet. Let them know how good and fun and how much you be relaxed. Just forget it. Because sometimes we give the time frame, but we go way over that time frame because we kikiing and having a good old time. Like she said, it ain't about we still deal with some Christian stuff, but it ain't all about that. Sometimes you just need that how we say that reconnect and that recharge. So we just coming to let our hair down, just having a good time. It's just for us. Sometimes we got to get away from the kids, de-stress, get ourselves together, and then go back and you feeling all better. Like, oh, I had that and I got that off my chest. Yeah, that feels good.
What that is? That's saying I'm showing up for myself.
There it is. And it feels good.
And sometimes showing up for yourself is knowing that you need someone to push you in your corner. So come on to our Gems Day. And also we have our ambassadors program. It is up and running. If you go over to our website, everything on our website, www.yourhiddengems.org, our ambassador program is literally a tab by itself. If you apply, one of our team members will let you know if you have been approved. And also, yes, you understand as an ambassador, you get discounts on certain products. You get early bird access to certain events. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of perks with being an ambassador. So yes, that is up and running. And can someone say Monday meetup? Yeah.
Monday meetup.
Monday meetup next Monday, or this Monday rather. This Monday is our Monday meetup, and it's an amazing time on Zoom. It's Zoom at 7:30 every second Monday via Zoom at 7:30. Our topic this week is going to be preparing for our prayers, because so many times we petition God. We petition God for a lot. And sometimes, can we be honest, we don't prepare. We get the blessing and we lose it because we have lack of preparation. Yeah. That it is what it is. That's what it is. But we're going to be talking about it. I'm not going to get too deep into it. We're going to talk about it on Monday. You want to be a part of that. And
when did we say, y'all? Put it in the chat room. Monday meetup. When? What time?
Every second Monday at 7:30 p.m. Listen.
Via Zoom. And let me generate that. The Monday meetups are via Zoom. Our gym dates are in person in state. If you're in Georgia or surrounding Georgia and you want to travel, our gym dates are in Georgia.
Because I love my gym so much.
We end up having our last gym date, and we were impressed about how many people wanted to reserve, but being though they thought that it was like our Monday meetup, the stuff that we do now on live, that's not on live. It's in person. So when you're reserving your spot, reserving your ticket, please have that in mind that the gym dates are here in the state of Georgia, in person, and Monday meetups are via Zoom.
Open to sponsors. Okay. We have sponsorship opportunities happening. If you want to be a sponsor for our up and coming event, The Hidden Experience, you have opportunities to do so. Or if you would like to be a sponsor just on our podcast, you can email us at hggirltalk@gmail.com or go to the website and do your sponsorship registration there, and we can have all of that together. So if you have a business that you want to be promoted on the podcast, put your bid in. Now is the time. And let me tell you this podcast is streamed across, I believe,
everywhere. Y'all, I wasn't even amazed when we looked at the stuff. We were seeing that we were over in Africa, Brazil, Canada, United States. We're like everywhere. It's places
It's
we didn't even
global.
know. That's why we end up getting on iHeart Music.
And I'm not
all
talking
the rest
about
of it.
a stream where people just click and click out. No, they listen to the whole podcast.
Yes.
And it blessed us to know that this platform has reached that type of level. So I'm grateful for the platform that God allowed us to have.
And just to pedal back on them, and when you go over to the sponsors, there's different levels of sponsors if you would like to choose which one you want to. You don't have to just do the ones we said.
Okay, so let me tell y'all something. February, can y'all say February 28th and March 1st?
Through March 1st?
I said, and it's 2 days.
Oh, just 2 days. Okay.
Yeah, February 8th and March 1st. We are having
February 8th or February 28th?
February 28th. Get me together. Tonight is crazy. I don't know.
February, because I get to do her, y'all. I can get her.
February 28th and March 1st. The Hidden Experience is happening here in the city of McDonough, Georgia.
Yeah.
I am so excited about it. To ask me why.
Why?
I'm so glad you asked me. We have so many of my sisters and my brothers coming. The Hidden Experience is for that strong friend. Come here, Gems. I understand that we like to be the strong friend. I understand we like to be the strong one and no one is pushing us. This type of event is for you. If you are a business owner, this event is for you. I don't care if you're coming from California, if you're coming from Pennsylvania. I don't care if you need to come from Texas. Listen, y'all need to be in the room. Why? Because this event, I have a beautiful panel discussion with my sisters. We have women. Literally, I really believe that God made it a ladies' night for some reason, but we have women in government, we have women in tech, in real estate, in trucking industry, in arts and entertainment. Listen, we are coming to talk about how we lead with a kingdom mindset in those specters. I understand some of you guys are not saying I'm not an entrepreneur, but you are in these rooms. You are taking phone calls and listen, I used to work in the call center, so I understand, Lord, you got to keep my mind because this customer is coming at me. This type of event is for you. When you know that you've been pushing everyone else and no one is pushing for you, I need y'all to come in here and come to this conference. Then Saturday night, we have, oh my goodness, we have an amazing lineup of intercessors, because Saturday Seek is going to be a prophetic impartation and prophetic prayer. We've already released a couple of speakers. We've released Pastor Drea Cobb, my sister from Alabama, and her husband, Apostle John Cobb, both from Alabama, both powerhouses. If you guys came to our Travail Night Macon, you understand. We have my sister, Evangelist Latoya Wright. Oh my gosh, the woman of God is crazy. We have my pastor, Pastor Jamal Mitchell, myself, and we got some more speakers coming. I can't release everyone yet, but listen, we have early bird special coming out. Early bird special is available now for $65, and it is Afterpay is available. What is Afterpay? 4 easy payments.
I ain't gonna ask you, what is Afterpay?
I'm so glad you asked. 4 easy payments to go ahead and get your ticket now. Listen, it's 10 of y'all on here. I need all 10 of you guys to go register tonight. Get your early bird ticket tonight to be in the room. Listen, I'm
in Georgia. Georgia.
Listen, if you need to have hotel accommodations, if you need to know what hotel to stay at, let me know and we will let you. Listen, I need y'all to make it in the room.
You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it.
It's going to be amazing. Y'all know if I get excited about something, y'all know y'all should be excited because we don't put things together just to throw it together. It's a reason for this thing. Listen, come to action. Listen, the whole Hidden Experience itself is designed for you to leave a legacy, to discover purpose, and to act. Oh, Jesus, I love you. And to ignite change. So I'm excited about it. I'm so excited about it. Those are all of the announcements. So govern yourself accordingly. We did our show a little bit different today. We did announcements in the middle, but let's go ahead over to our Now Sis segment.
Hey, now sis, are y'all ready for this? I got a quick question for y'all. How do you handle criticism or failure, or does it shake your self-belief? Can we talk about that in the chat room for a little bit? Y'all been talking all night. Don't get quiet on me now. Don't get quiet on me now. For me, sometimes you can ignore. How I want to say that?
I would say criticism for me. I take criticism well.
I was trying to get my word right, but go on.
I take criticism well. Sometimes it can give you, well, criticism is meant to, criticism is meant to make you stronger. So I need you to understand that criticism is meant to make you stronger.
Right.
And sometimes in the moment you feel a little bit of that self-doubt because you feel like if you put your best foot forward and someone is criticizing your best, that's only saying that they know it's better in there. It's more in there. So I take criticism well, and I welcome criticism because I want to do my best. I want to make sure that I'm at my best at all times.
But see, that's someone like you that can take constructive feedback and all that stuff. But some people sometimes cannot take that construction feedback, and doing that, you're dismissing well-meaning advice. Sometimes you can miss communicating and doing things the wrong way. And then sometimes you can, if they telling you the right thing, but your mindset is just so set on, I ain't asked you to give me that. I'm just telling you want that yes man in that moment. They want that yes man in that moment. And it's like, I don't want that. They're not telling me what I want. So you got that block up there. And of course, that's going to start shaking your self-belief because now you're doubting like, was I able to really do this? Or should I be able to do this? You shouldn't be that way. Be able to be open to it so it won't make you end up missing out on good things, missing out on opportunities, people. Some people even do it when it comes to friendships and other things. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to mess up with that there. But
Ms. Claudette says she's a big girl. She can take it. I need to know, can y'all take criticism? How many of y'all actually, can y'all be honest in a moment? Like, we talking about ourselves tonight.
See,
it depends on who. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the honesty.
And that's kind of true too, because a lot of people don't want the best for you. So they critique you to belittle you because they don't want you to do better.
They see you suppressing them. And you got it when you don't, when they don't got it. And this takes me back, and come to think about it, it can take me back to when I was in my teen years working in fast food and stuff.
Yeah.
I would get critique and stuff from managers and all that stuff, and I'll take it and I'll redo what I'm supposed to do, right? But you have other ones that talking back and don't want the feedback. But at the same token, here I am now, because I took what they told me and I flipped it and everything. I'm training managers to become managers. I didn't want to be one at the time. I still liked it my free time. But then when it came to it, I got so good at what I was doing because I take what they tell me, unlike the other person that they forced me into a management position. You see what I'm saying? They said, when I came in the next day to go to work, regular work, nah, you need to go in the room for the meeting. No, those are for the managers. But here it is, they sending me in there. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I didn't even want it. But they knew where it was, where I was going at it, and what they saw in me to uplift me to where I'm supposed to be at.
Yeah.
You're around here training all my trainees and training the managers. You should be one.
Right.
And then I didn't just go to the regular management. I went to higher management.
Okay, so Miss Roz had a comment, and I thought it was kind of interesting. She said pretty much she was saying at the age that she is now, it really doesn't. I don't care for it. I don't need it, you know. And I want you to dive. Can you kind of expound on that? Is it that you don't desire the critique, or you feel as if you've peaked and where you are is like, whatever, girl, bye. I done lived. I done got what I got, and I'm cool. Or is it more so, why are you coming at me type thing? Or is it a defense thing that you have up? That's what I want to. Miss Claudette said a good point too. When you're around the right people, it's always easy to take it.
Yes.
When your circle, when you understand that your circle is there to actually support you. Miss Keisha said that's my sister. You know what? When you understand that your circle is there is actually to support you, and they want the best for you, no matter where you are in life, we all can do better. Can we be honest?
Yes.
There's some things that we didn't handle the right way. There are some things that we've said, we could have said a little bit better, came off, made it more palatable or whatever, things of that sort. So yeah, I can take critique. To me, honestly, no matter who it's from, whether it's a critic or a supporter, I can take a critique because, like I said, I want to be at my best at all times. And if I feel like I understand when sometimes it comes from a bad place because I know you hating and you want to have this thing.
We're going to check you, boo.
and they want to have this thing on you just to say, oh, you didn't do that. You
Right,
think you
right.
all that, but you really not. And I'll be like, okay, that's cool,
And
but I
that's
am.
And what do I always say when
But I
I say
am.
stuff like that? Those are the ones that you thinking it. So obviously, I am all that.
Period.
Because
Period.
I never
am.
said it.
I
You
am.
making me all that. You know what I'm saying? But
You
y'all
know
have
when
me
it's
cracked
pure.
up.
Absolutely. You know when the critique is pure, when it's coming from a pure place. At the end of the day, it depends on the critique. I got to a place of knowing me open to the right. Okay. So that's cool. I understand that. I just wanted to I wanted to know where you were coming from because there are people out here who cannot take critique, period. Because
But wait, then there's people that can take it, but it's depending on who's delivering it.
well, yeah, that's what
I'm saying. Like she's saying with that critique. No, I know that's what y'all saying, but I'm saying when she's saying with that right critique of where it's coming from.
Yeah.
But like me and you could be sitting here right here together, and that same person could be taking that, but you could be giving something, but just because they ain't liking something about you or liking you, they're not going to take what you're saying. But I could say the exact same
it's a
thing.
hard posture. You gotta know how to filter it. You have to understand.
With nothing.
Hold on, that's the whole thing on the stuff. I heard some of y'all gotta check y'all filters. Some of y'all off. Y'all taking critique from the wrong people who don't desire you to do better. Y'all taking critique from people who desire you to do bad. Y'all got to check y'all filters. I'm telling y'all. Sorry, let me bag up some. But there's people out there who can't take it, but they always love to give it. Oh, I know
And that one was good.
It's a lot of people out there who cannot take it, but they can give it.
Factual.
Oh, Jesus.
And that goes in all kinds of areas in business, life itself, and don't hate me, y'all, but y'all know it's true. Pastors, everything, you know what I'm saying? Because they think that some of them even think that they're higher than you. When some people got a higher title than you,
It's a God complex.
and they think that not just in the pastoral. I'm talking about people, period, with titles. Some people with titles think that they're better than you, and
Absolutely.
they think that they can't do it because I got the title, you don't. But that's not true.
Yeah,
That's not true at all.
Pastor Drew said, "Chew the meat, spit out the bones." Absolutely, I can hear it, but what ain't for me, it ain't for me. Pastor Jamal said, "But what about the people who take critiques but don't change?" Okay, listen, y'all going off. Y'all going off. Okay, so have you ever taken critique and didn't do anything with it?
I have. I'm being honest.
You have?
I have. You know
Why?
it. You know it.
Why? Because you've taken critique from me and you haven't done nothing. Absolutely. Lift your hands. We got to go into prayer now. You got to get delivered. This strong man got to come down. I'm telling you.
And you're right about that, because I guess that's what I said last week, where it comes to where I have this barrier sometimes set up. That it's slowly coming down, because I keep saying all the time. Matter of fact, the other day when I told you, I had to text you and I told you, I gotta stop being around y'all because I'm starting to really act like y'all now. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I see it slowly coming down now, and I guess it is because now, even like I tell you, even last year, and when we first started the podcast, I told you, I said this podcast is like therapeutic for me, because it's like even time after I'm get done with it and we're talking, it's like some of the stuff I end up bringing up and talking and even flashback into in the past. It's now it's not there. I let it out. I can't project it no more onto me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good for me to let it down. So now I'm a little more better with taking critiques and doing certain things. Like I might not do it that moment.
Yeah.
But then I'll see myself and I hear that voice from that person. And I'm like, maybe let me try it this way. And I try and I'm like, oh, maybe that was the right way, or maybe it was a good thing.
Yeah.
So
it goes to what Miss Keisha was saying, not this comment, but the previous one. Pretty much she was saying receiving the critique and not really giving the response of what it was expected in the moment. Because at the end of the day, we all receive differently. Let's talk about receiving, your heart posture of receiving. When someone speaks and we understand, I told y'all got to check your filters. When you understand it's coming from a pure place and you understand that God is sending this correction for me for a reason, even though in the moment you don't desire to hear it, or even in the moment you don't change right then and there, at some point that thing is going to come back to you. That prick, that thorn is going to say, hey, I remember someone said something about this. I'm going to try my best to do better. Hey, I remember last time I got in a little bit of a I was about to say a tizzy.
Oh God. Moving on.
And I'm gonna do something different here. Let me try a different approach, because what's the saying? You can win more bees with honey.
Okay, now
so you can I'm gonna sweeten this thing up a little bit. A lot of people who I've known in years past, the way that they've done things have always been hard. Hey, I can talk about my dad. He gonna watch it anyway. My dad used to be so hard, and I tell him all the time, we talk on the phone, I said, Dad, we're gonna have a normal conversation one day. And I've been planting this for over 2 years now. Listen, baby, I don't care how long it takes. I'm a plant until I see the harvest.
And do.
But now, when you talk to him, you can hear the softness kind of coming out because of the era he was raised in and his lifestyle that he was in. He's always so hard. But now there's a softness coming to it, because now I got grandkids. I can't do certain things. I can't say it the way I want. And not only the grandkids, I got granddaughters. So now I got to understand how to be a softer version of who I really am. But yeah, so yeah.
And it was funny because he used to try to tell you and try to make it seem like he wanted you to be protected out there, for you have your skin tough. So when you get stuff thrown at you, you will know how to deal with it, and it won't bother you, or it can kind of roll off of you. Because I used to get mad behind it too as well. But moving on to the next one, and y'all keep the track going like it's going.
So the verdict was majority of y'all can take criticism, but majority of y'all are also at the age of, it's like, who gonna check me, boo? Okay, what's your next topic?
Because I went over to here and I just glanced, so I was moving on.
Now you know we on 3 straight.
I know, and Miss Roz had put there, bruised the title that was that I meant. That's what I meant. Okay, yeah, you're right. The same thing I was saying too. And so my next one was, how do you distinguish between a healthy self-trust and overconfidence?
That's good. That's a good question.
You gonna go first?
Because a lot of us can be cocky. Can we be honest?
We just said that about myself.
A lot of us can be cocky. A lot of us can be real prideful and feeling like we know everything.
Or Charlotte, you go first, or do you want me to break? Because I did, and y'all don't mind me if you see me looking down, because that one hit me a little deeper. And I was like, wait a minute, let me really break both of these down somewhat for myself.
Okay, go ahead.
You know
break it down, boo.
So not break it down, boo, like who gonna check me, boo. A healthy trust leads to high self-esteem and keep you open to growth in different areas of my life. That's where I got with my the healthy part. And now that's why I was saying how I'm slowly developing and getting better with me, letting people tell me stuff and do stuff like that. Yeah, cocky, you know that. Don't I look cocky? Overconfidence sometimes can lead to misjudgments, strained relationships, and miss support and improvement. So with the overconfidence, like we keep saying, cocky, and when a person is being so cocky, they can miss out on some stuff. Because some people will see that like, that's not the attitude I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, they too much. They're a little too hard. They're a little too harsh. Like you were saying about your dad. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a little too much for they might be a little softer versus, you know, like me, I think I'm a little bit of both. You said that too. What I mentioned earlier, it's like, no, you got to figure out which one. But I'm like, I really think I am a little bit of both, but it's just like, that means you got split personality. And everybody,
I can't tell
I
her
don't.
nothing.
I don't, but it just seems like sometimes, I mean, I guess I throw that overconfidence out there when I don't want people to see the real me sometimes. Like we talking about that mask. To be truthful, because some people will make it seem like they got this, they can do this, they can handle that. And we really can't. You know, we all say that now that we at the age and we get older, we all say that now that I need a break sometimes.
Yeah.
The strong people do need break. Check what we saying nowadays.
Check on your strong friend and send them to the hidden experience. Shameless plug, period. Check on your strong friend and send them to the hidden experience. I need y'all to post that tonight. Check on your strong friend and send it to the yes, team. I love it. Send it to the hidden experience.
So how y'all feel about it? How y'all go about it?
So what I heard, right? Well, you were talking about the overconfidence.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of is a form of false humility too. Because you can play like you real humble when you overconfident because it's this persona that you're putting on.
I'm chatting a lot of people do that with where that word come in. Oh, you acting fake.
Yeah, and we can see through it. We can the same way we can see through fakeness, we can see through false humility at the end of the day. I'm okay. I got it. No, we see that you broke in and you need prayer. We see this thing, okay?
That's why y'all get on me when I visit sometimes and go over there and grab a bowl. I'm like, I got it. I break it.
Right, Jamal. She got notes today. Listen, honey, she ain't come to play.
I
with y'all
told her
tonight.
she wasn't what I prepared today. I was.
So I like what you said. Honestly, I try my best to walk in. I don't lead with overconfidence because I can't do everything. Even though when I put my mind to certain things, I'll be like, okay, give me a good week. And I got it because I done focused and I honed in on certain things. But even in that, I'd be like, nope, I need help. I will call for help in a heartbeat. They hate to see me coming, especially, let me tell you something, especially when it comes to decorating for these gym dates, they hate to see me coming. They hate to see me coming with a good balloon art.
That's the part we hate to see you coming. I was waiting for you to say that part. Because, I mean, Lord, I love her. I do. And he knows I do. Wherever it be in me. But when it comes to them balloon arches,
they hate to see me coming. Listen,
some things ain't meant for us.
Can we bless God for a good staff who comes and put together good decorations? I love my team. Hey, Minister Jay, I love you so much.
Back. I'm gonna speak on behalf of them. We love you back.
Listen, because now I ain't gotta worry about it. I don't gotta fight with it by myself. I like somebody love to drop plates. Yeah, we letting it all out tonight, ain't we? Listen, we talking about the strong friend. Listen, we said check on your strong friends tonight and send them to the hidden experience. But listen.
I'll be there.
How many of y'all? Listen, I love y'all tonight because y'all are on it. Listen, how many of y'all have led with overconfidence? A problem hates to see First Lady arrive. Listen, they hate to see me coming, period, because I'm gonna figure it out. One way or another. If I can't figure it out, I'm gonna call and ask for help. I'm gonna ask for help, y'all.
That I know she will do, or she'll research and do that. But how do y'all go about it? Can y'all tell me some of y'all things? We're kikiing about our stuff and stuff, but how do y'all go about it? How y'all go about the overconfidence and the healthy self-trust?
Yeah, are you guys on a balance of I will put on the front to get past? Because a lot of y'all do that, and I know a few people who will put on the front just to get past, to get over the moment, but be in shambles on the inside because I done led with this false thing that I said that I can do, and I know I really can't do. And y'all know what you said earlier, that y'all done beefed up y'all resumes knowing that y'all can't do what y'all
I
do,
know that's
nothing.
right.
Or is it, y'all, I'm gonna be real, I can't do this. This is what I can do, and I can do what I can do the best way I can, and I promise y'all it's gonna look great.
And I hope they wasn't doing that at Thanksgiving time or Christmas time, because honey, the food, some people, let's just say it, I'm just saying this was a safe place and I could talk freely. Y'all know some people just can't cook some stuff, and we sometimes got to tell them that and stop lying to them. because, oh Lord.
Oh, Miss Keisha on fire. Y'all, she being an evangelist tonight. Come on, evangelist Keisha. She pray. She finds her confidence in the Lord. I love it.
Holy Spirit go again.
I love it. Hey, hallelujah. Obasha. Reba. Soya. Y'all, I'm cut up. I'm tired. I told you I took out my braids and I washed my hair and blew dried out. I'm tired. All right, what's the last topic for today?
I was doing another one.
Oh, sorry. That was it?
No, hold on. If you want more, I got more. I told you I was doing some notes, so I was trying to debate today. But now, I don't know if I broke down any more of my stuff, though.
If that's it, I can continue to encourage the people to come to the hidden experience.
I know you done plugged that 5 times.
Am I plugging this conference the right way? Do y'all understand? Do y'all know when the conference is? I believe I told y'all it was February 28th and March 1st, right? I believe I told y'all it was in the city of McDonough. I believe I told y'all that I have my sisters on this panel in the 7 mountains of influence. If you are in arts and entertainment, if you are in government, if you are in business, if you're in religious ministry, if you're in any mountain of influence, I believe I told y'all we're going to have a discussion on how to lead in these different places with a kingdom mindset. Hold on, I got to play this. I believe I told y'all I had evangelist Latoya Wright, Latoya Johnson coming.
About too much.
I believe, thank you, because I would have went there.
Yeah.
I believe I told you I had Pastor Drea Alexandria and Pastor Drea Cobb coming from Alabama. I believe I told y'all that I had her husband coming, Apostle John Cobb. He is coming for Saturday Seek, because Saturday Seek, we're going to pray and cover our business. We're going to pray and cover our children. We're going to pray and cover this government. We're going to pray. We're going to seek God, and it's going to be a prophetic encounter. I believe I told y'all I got the prophet, my pastor, Jamal Mitchell, coming for Saturday Seek. I believe I told y'all I had few more people to come and expose on for this hidden experience. If y'all don't understand, y'all need to check on your strong friend and invite them to the hidden experience.
I know that's right. Keisha said, I know I won't be the first to miss the hidden experience. I know that's right, Steve. If you've been to one before, you don't want to miss it. I'm trying to tell you, be the first at the door.
Not the whole name. Listen, period. They don't understand. It's gonna be good.
But while we was having these good conversations and talking about it, you did. I said I wasn't really going to do another one, but I thought about going back to how often do we second guess our decisions and why?
Ooh,
because all this is barreling in together.
Do y'all be second guessing yourself, or y'all go with I believe who was it? I think it was our covenant pastor, our covenant brother, Pastor Nobles. He said, you need to go with your first mind. Your first mind is the Holy Spirit. Oh, by shot.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was supposed to probably right there. Yeah.
Evangelist Keisha Sanders got me in the spirit now. She be an evangelist tonight. She done pulled me there. She gonna call me later tonight and get on me. I'm cutting up tonight, y'all. Listen,
you want to answer the question at hand, or should I go to the one with the Holy Spirit?
No, that's fine.
Have you been making decisions based on fear or the Holy Spirit?
That's fine. That's fine. Sometimes I do second guess myself because well, we being real tonight because y'all see how I look. Yes, I second guess working on that. Yeah, I second guess myself sometimes because sometimes I feel,
why is that?
Sometimes I feel like I take on more than I can handle, and I'm being real. You're safe, no voice. Yes, good. Look at God. Isn't he amazing? Oh, I ain't gonna get no call tonight. Oh, I might get a text, but it's okay though. Hallelujah. But no, I second guess myself sometimes because I feel like sometimes I take on more than what I can handle. But that's because I'm nervous. And I told y'all last time, majority of the time I'm nervous because I can't do it. So I can't do it. It has to be the Holy Spirit. It has to be the Holy Spirit. So I second guess because I would love to be comfortable in my own ability to accomplish something. Can we be real? That's the reason why I second guess, because I know God tells me I can do it, but I'd be like, let's do it. And then when I step in it, I'd be like, Lord, where are you at? I don't know how I'm going to get through this thing. Hey, Mina. Hi there. She said, absolutely. And spending too much time in the past thinking would have, should have. Listen, What is it? Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Woulda,
Yep.
shoulda, coulda. Absolutely. So yeah, that's why I second guess. What about you?
I mean, you was just going so
I was
much.
going.
I don't know if I can even remember my thoughts.
I told y'all I'm tired. I took my hair out. I'm tired. There's a lot of brains.
We said we being truthful and real tonight, right? So being truthful and real. Remember, read the comments though. Remember, truthful and real. We came on. We said we ain't even gonna do what we had planned. We just gonna vibe off, and we really, y'all can see we really vibing off. But it's natural. It just comes that way.
You just gonna
blend
expose.
in.
You
I'm just saying we being real and right. So we just bouncing back and forth, but that's how we can connect. But some people out there have to find that connection and do that. And then where it goes back to how they second guessing themselves. So if you second guessing yourself, even when, like I said,
the question is, do you second? You see how she like us to get out here, and then she like to be we say we executing in this year. We're executing. We showing up for ourselves. So show up for yourself.
But I guess mine's just like Shamina's kind of in a way. It's stuff with, like, sometimes in the past she'd be like, you second guess, like you said earlier on with relationships. Should you have left that person? Should you have broke up with that person and stuff like that? But then after I think about it, like, oh yeah, I did that for right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why would I go back there? Why would I still deal with that or whatever? But even when you taking a test sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You be second guessing yourself sometimes with that. You be like,
yeah,
oh, I think that was wrong.
Overthinking. Second guessing comes from overthinking. See, y'all got me. I'm tired. Second guess comes from overthinking. And when you're an overthinker, it's hard because you don't leave room for God to do. You begin to do what God desires to do. And
does that work the same way with overachievers?
See, overachievers are kind of what we like to call perfectionists.
Oh, wow.
And perfectionists.
Go call yourself.
Well, I had to get delivered from being a perfectionist. I had to. Literally, I'm still being delivered. Yes, yet being delivered of being an overthinker. So pray for me, and I'll pray for you. Praise the Lord. But perfectionist and wanting to always get it right, on wanting to always be perfect,
right,
stems from being a people pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
Because it stems from all of that, and we talked about that from season 1. Mm-hmm. If you're just new to the show, y'all, we got 3 whole seasons. This is season 3. You need to catch up on season 1 to 2.
YouTube,
because baby, we got some good stuff
and get with us.
Get caught up. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Y'all letting them overseas catch y'all and get past y'all. Then y'all are right here with us.
Listen, but that is our time. Let me go ahead and wrap this up. That is our time. Our studio is texting me. That is our time. I love y'all.
Y'all can catch the replay if you just coming on or whatever. We enjoyed everyone tonight. Don't forget to come to what?
The Hidden Experience.
When is that?
The Hidden Experience is happening. Hold on, let me get my right voice. The Hidden Experience is happening February 28th and March 1st in the city of McDonough, Georgia. Registration is now open for early bird tickets at $65. Afterpay is offered. So if you need a little bit of help and need for easy payments, go ahead and get that Afterpay, or send me a note and say, hey sis, I need to get in there, but my coin is not all the way right. Please save me a ticket, because once tickets are sold out, they will be sold out.
And it is in the state of Georgia, not online. I don't know if it's going to be on the live stream. It's not streamed. It's in person, and it's in the state of Georgia. We also have Monday meetup. When?
Next Monday, this Monday, every second Monday at 7:30 p.m. via Zoom. The Zoom code and password, it will remain the same. So if you have been in one, all you got to do is tap right into the link and it will pop right in.
We also have our merchandise, and she's wearing some of our samples.
Yes, I got my P3 hoodie on. The P3 hoodie on. It's amazing. It's so comfortable. The hats are not in there. Let me know if you guys want me to drop the hats. I will drop the hats.
I done told her drop them because we want them.
But we do have our new merch. It is our new merch says "Polished for Purpose." That green eats up everything. I'm telling y'all. And then we have our HG Gym Me for our Gym's Date shirts, and it has the Polished for Purpose on the sleeve. I absolutely love it. You are able to send. Oh, thank you so much for sending us stars, Miss Rosemary. I love you so much for this. I was about to say that you can send stars as well.
We love you back.
www.yourhiddengems.org. Shop all of your merchandise. Our journal is there. And can you believe, OMG, we got something new dropping at the end of the Hidden Experience. So I want you to stay in tune to what we have going on. We love you guys. We love you guys. Look, we whispered to me. I'm gonna plug my husband merchandise because I love him and he's supporting. Obey God merch is now available. If you don't know what Obey God merch is, I need you to come from underneath the rock because it's comfortable. It's hoodies, it's t-shirts, it's hats. He has a little bear on this website.
Oh my God, I felt so in love with that bear. I'm like, where did we get the bear?
It's so cute, right?
Because I'm a stuffed animal person.
Go over to my actual Facebook page and you will be able to see the Obey God merch. And I have, y'all, I shop so much. It's so crazy. Y'all, I got deliveries coming left and right. Okay, let me get up here because
and also don't forget to get the journals. We also still have the journals on the website as well. And with all that we're talking about right here with this trust issues and all that, the journal will be a perfect addition to the trust issue because you can go in there. It's pages in there where you also can jot down, write letters to yourself from now to where you will see yourself a few months later. Go back and see if you accomplished some of that stuff from now and everything.
Yeah, it's
not a good journal.
It's not one of those journals that you just write. There's literal prompts for you to write and how to write and things of that sort. But yeah, that has been our time. We love you so much. We're gonna head out.
See y'all Monday.
Remember to be powerful, purposeful, and pretty. I said it backwards, but it's all 3 P's.
But she got the 3 P's.
I love you guys. Have a good night.